Welcome to Florida Ceiling Carpet One. I'm Shanna Tate, and today on this episode we're going to be talking a little bit about vinyl flooring. Now, you're probably familiar with the old types of vinyl flooring, the old linoleum of the 1950s that your mom and dad had. Sometimes it wore like iron, but you just wanted to get rid of it because you wanted something new and exciting for today's living. Well, we have some really new products out there now that we're going to talk about. First, we're going to talk a little bit about the rolled vinyl. It's a lot easier to keep clean these days than it used to be. All the new technologies have come out with the new wear layers, and it's just so much easier to keep clean. And at Florida Ceiling Carpet One, we have a lot of new colors. We have wood looks that are so realistic. We have tile looks, stone looks that you will just love to come in and take a look at. And we probably have the largest selection in the whole Lakes area. But one of the newer products that I'd like to talk to you about today is called luxury vinyl. Now, some of the benefits and features of luxury vinyl is it comes in individual pieces and a lot of different colors. Now, this is just one nice look. It's a look of stone. And one of the neat things about this versus the old vinyl is you can customize it to your own look. And it comes in smaller pieces. You can make totally different designs in your floor, laying it different ways. It's totally a floor just for you. And the neat thing about it is you have the look of natural stone without the maintenance of natural stone. Water isn't going to hurt this. If you spill some water in your kitchen, maybe your kids spill Kool-Aid on it and you don't get around to cleaning it up for half an hour or after lunch, you know how that goes. You can just clean it up and it'll wipe right up. This luxury vinyl from Mannington is called Adura, and it comes in many different colors. Now, this particular one, you'll notice it has these lines right here, and those are to represent the grout lines. And the grout is not a cement-based grout, so it's not going to stain nearly as easily. It's got some urethane in there and urethane on the vinyl itself to keep it very stain resistant. It's very scratch resistant. Mannington puts on there what they call scratch resist. So when you get sand on there, it's going to take a lot to scratch this floor. Now, the other really awesome thing about a luxury vinyl is when you have these individual pieces. Let's say you drop something sharp. Maybe your husband brings in some tools that he should have out in the shed and he drops it. You can actually take this piece out and replace it. Where on the old types, the old vinyl floors, what happens? A whole big sheet, it's wrecked. Or if you're lucky and you can maybe cut a piece out and put a new piece in, but with the old vinyl floors, those seams tend to turn up when it's been fixed. You will not have this with a luxury floor. It will look brand new when you put it back in and fix it. Another really awesome thing about the luxury vinyl floors is it has a warm feel to it. Ceramic tile can cold cold and hard when you walk on it. You know, if you stand on your feet a long time when you're cooking in the kitchen. I wouldn't know about that because I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but they tell me when you stand on a hard surface like cement, your legs can start to feel it. Whereas with a vinyl floor, it feels so soft. And it just feels warm and cozy on your feet, so you'll really like the look and the feel of a luxury vinyl. Now, some of the other, this is another luxury vinyl product. This one actually floats on your floor. Comes in long pieces. This is not a long piece, but it comes in 3 and 4 foot pieces, and it has the look of realistic wood. The nice thing about this, you get that look of real wood, but it's very scratch resistant. It's very dent resistant. You don't have to worry about water being spilled on it that's going to swell up with like wood product or a laminate product can do on the seams. And this particular product, it's Mannington. It's called the Lock and Go. It has a sticky sticky piece here, and they stick to each other. And so when that goes together like that and it's on your floor, you don't have to worry about the water getting in between. And you clean it just like your vinyl floors. You can mop it and it dries and you're good to go. The other great thing about this type of a product, when you put it next to the other vinyl floors, let's say you want to have a tile floor in your kitchen, and then you have this huge living room, but you don't like that where the two pieces come together and it creates a ridge, and then you get dirt in there and you trip on it and you stub your toe. That is not cool. These pieces will actually butt up right together, so you do not have that big transition piece, and it's a seamless, beautiful flow together. And so I really like that idea about the new luxury vinyls. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to look at another type of vinyl product for your floor. Well, I'd like to welcome you back. We've been talking about luxury vinyl. These are a couple samples that I would like to show you of the different designs that we can do, customized just for you. Nobody else can have the exact same design as you. It can be totally your own look. And this is one. You know, these days we don't find a lot of vinyls that have the smaller looks to them. People come in and especially some of the retired people, they like a smaller look in their vinyls. Well, we can do that with this. We can take it a 6x6, we can run it on a square, and then we can accent it with these neat little metal accent pieces. Also, if you wanted a little bit different look, you can stagger these like bricks. So it's a look just for you, and then you can have that grouted. Another option would be not to grout it. We can have it a stone look, so these would be butted together. Now this is a Sicilian stone look, and you can see it has the lighter grout lines to accent the different sizes of tile. You've got your 12x12s and your 6x6s, and you notice how those are staggered. Well, next I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the flex floor. This one here is actually glued with a pressure-sensitive adhesive on the back of a board. Now this particular product is fairly flexible. See how pliable that is? And it's water resistant. This is a great product to put in a basement if you're afraid that your washing machine is going to flood, or you're having problems with that. If this floor is put down on the concrete, gets wet, you can actually lift it out, dry it out, and put it back down. The edges are not going to curl, so you don't have to worry about gluing it. But you can glue it. This is a great product to put in maybe apartment buildings where you have to change the flooring every 2 to 3 years. The pressure-sensitive adhesive, when you pull this like this is sticky, and that's reusable. So you can get another piece and put it right on there and put it right back down. One other quick little thing with this flex floor is it can be fixed. Now I've actually taken and I have cut out a piece of this floor and replaced it with another piece. And I'm going to see if I can pry this out and show you. You can't tell, I've already cut it and sliced it. Can you get a close-up of that, Arena? Let's see if I can get this piece out that I've already cut. Now you can see this is a little triangle. And I've cut it out of that piece there. Now if you would, maybe a cigarette would fall and burn on that, and you needed to replace it, you could take another piece, and then it can go right back in there. Just like that, new piece. There's a little tool that you can use, go like this, and you can't even tell that it's been replaced.